I found out that there was somebody living in my attic.
What?
I had somebody living in my attic for months.
You
and
had
they
a
would...
meth man living in your attic?
Yes, I had a person living in my attic.
Azzy.
And this is
what the fuck? Did you feed him crackers?
The basic TLDR of it. When I was about 15, it's about a year after I had gotten my PlayStation. And this plays like an important role before I.
Oh, okay. He was playing on your PlayStation.
He actually did, yes.
What? What the fuck?
That is part of the reason that we found out that he was living in our attic. So I was 15 at the time, and I was going to school pretty much. I went to school every day because I was living with my grandma. I came home one day and I noticed that there was a message on my PlayStation that I had sent at a time that I would not have been able to have sent the message, because it wasn't until about the time that I was 16 that I had gotten my first ever smartphone. I didn't have access to the PlayStation app. I had received and sent a message during the time that I was at school. So afraid to tell my grandma while I was in the house. So if I had told her while I was at home that I thought somebody was in the house, she wouldn't have believed me. So I waited to the next day. I went through my school day. We were on our way home. I said to my grandma, I was like, I think there's somebody living in our house. And she said, there's nobody living in our house. I was like, no, I think there's somebody living in our house because I have this message on my PlayStation that I would not have been able to send. She completely did not believe me at all in any way, shape, or form. And I had to call my mom. And my mom knows a lot of people in the town that I grew up in. I called this police officer she knew and had the police officer come to my grandma's house and do a clear of her house, including the attic and the basement. He checked the attic, and there was a person living in our attic. They estimated for about 2 months. They found, when they were up there, they found containers upon containers upon containers of like cookies, drinks, stuff that had been in the fridge and that had been put in like Tupperware.
I'm speechless.
That's why I'm oddly chill about fucking everything.
Did you live with your grandma, or did you like?
I lived with my grandma.
He was just up there for 2 months, just peeking at you.
That's the most terrifying part to me, is legitimately the fact he could have just been staring at me while I slept. Because guess where the attic was?
Right above you.
My room was right below the attic.
Okay, so like here's the thing, right? There's like a common joke and like, oh hey, oh I'm in your walls in the VTuber sphere. That's a common joke. That's
why that joke makes me laugh more than other people. Is because I legitimately had somebody living in my fucking attic.